Ladies and gentlemen, that title, believe it or not, is 100% true. Now, Lawbrey Graham, Champagne Cop, the snitch guy. Snitch, 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 snitch. So, before we even get into that, right? Before I even get into that, protect hip hop culture. Remember how I've been talking about this? Remember when I told you this is more than a mission, merch, it's a mission statement? Y'all remember my original videos when I was talking about the repercussions of this lawsuit and how this is going to affect more than just rappers, just Kendrick Lamar, just diss tracks, just UMG? Remember when I told you that this is also a thing that now everybody can be looked at? Well, ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not, Drake's people, according to this storagecourtlister.com, according to case 1.25CV00399 JAV, document 79-9, filed 8/12/25, page 9 of 9. Document 79. I might have to drop an EP called Document 79. Stay tuned for that. Drake. Well, let's go to Document 78 first, right? I want to read Document 78 because we've been covering this whole thing. All documents, document request number 78 is all documents and communications relating to any payments by Ramon Alvarez Smickel, whether directly or indirectly to NFR Podcast, to promote anti-Drake messages, and to populate positive comments regarding Kendrick Lamar in NFR's podcast comment section on any social media. This request includes, but not limited to, any investigation report, complaints, analyses, or similar to the same. So in document 79, they are asking for apparently what is this is alleging, or what they must think is there's somebody named Ramon S. and they wanted information to see if they were paid directly or indirectly, NFR Podcast being they, to promote that's pretty specific, anti-Drake messages and to populate positive comments regarding Kendrick Lamar. Now, document request 79. All documents and communications relating to the person or persons using the X handle at ScrewFaceJean and email screwfacejean@gmail.com. Little old me. The thing that I found a little confusing about this one was it seemed with the document 78, there was a lot more specifics than there was with 79. It felt like just a vague, we just trying to, can we just look around here and see. I tried to tell y'all, and I'm going to be honest, this is my second time recording this because I kind of might have been a little too mad and said some things in my first one that I didn't see fitting of a person like me. So, I have a lot of mixed feelings about this. First of all, believe it or not, I am honored and flattered to the highest regard. Oh, Drake, I used to be a huge fan. Here's the crazy part. I'm one of the only people who didn't think the Heart Part 6 was as bad as everybody else. My own fans thought I was bugging. Here's another crazy part. Lately, there's been people being like, man, I feel like you kind of getting soft on Drake. I don't know if you... I was just on... I was just talking with Green from Rap Latte. And I was talking about how I was getting sick of this stuff and I only wanted to cover the major stuff. And it's all starting to feel like Stan War stuff in Israel. But nope. Every time I try to get out, they pull me back in. I told y'all, go back and watch my original videos about this. A lot of people thought I was paranoid. A lot of people thought I didn't know what I was saying. A lot of people think, you're overdoing it, bruh. No. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if I said this in the beginning of the video, but right now, this is the most important statement I think I've made. And I'm going to have some new shirts coming soon. Don't worry. For everybody who wants to support me, who wants to support my page and support this movement, I'm bringing it back for the next week, 7 days. I will send thank you videos. I don't care if it takes all day. I'm sending thank you videos to everybody who grabs a Protect Hip Hop Culture shirt. I've said in other videos it's more important ever than now. No, it's more important ever than now. Not because anything in this is bullshit, this is BS, but because where do you stand in this? Because there's no longer you can just be some passive, No. One quote that keeps finding its way back in my life that I've been using a lot lately is, sometimes when a child is shunned from a village, they come back to that village and burn it down just to feel its warmth. And that's why I feel like it's happening with Drake. Drake, nobody can be on top forever. You took a bad one, a nasty one, a prolifically nasty one. But you got to understand, there is no payment, there is no communication with UMG that would make me feel any different about the way that I felt about this battle. You can keep trying to think that UMG is side ducking our enjoyment of this song into our heads, or like we don't really like this song, we were botted to think. You could keep thinking that it's bots and stuff like that, but it's like, bro, I really love that song. I really love that everything. But like I said, I'm flattered that you even thought of me. My emotions are a lot. My brain is a lot of places, but I'm glad you even. I'm flattered you even know who I am, and I guess my voice has been such an important voice in this. You would think. He said, "Nah, he making too much. He gotta have." That's crazy, gang. And another thing, I'm a child of hip hop. I grew up. I know a lot of the hip hop stories. I know about when Death Row got into the fight at that golf. I know about all the stories. And I'm going to tell you right now, this lawsuit, and the reason I've been covering and talking about it, is this is one of the most prolific and probably important lawsuits in the history of hip hop. I've been said it. And now this moment in hip hop will set a lot of precedents, could potentially change certain things, already has. If you look at certain, people who might have had troubles with their labels and stuff like that, allegedly. You know what I mean? But now I am forever a part of this moment. And I love it. Little old me, the village boy. Fam, Crody, are you like this? Before I didn't know, but now I do. I am more convinced ever that if you are trying to go through my emails and my Twitter messages to try to find, I guess, some sort of communications with UMG about payola, like what are you even alleging? Like what are you even alleging through the documents? Because you're not even really insinuating I did anything. You're just trying to check, which is crazy. Drake, this is hip hop. I know, like, come on, bro. You gotta understand. It's with me and you when it comes to whatever. This whole little character that people think that, oh, he just everything is hate Drake. Oh yeah, don't worry. It's like you wanted me. They've been wanting this. Don't worry, bro. Yeah, because just on some man shit. A person who would put me in paperwork and insinuating what? A person who would put me in paperwork, it's up. It's about to be entertainment now. Uh-huh. It's up and it's stuck. You know what I mean? You feel me? And I know what kind of person you are. I'm not talking about any violent acts. I'm not talking about I'm just talking about when it comes to covering you, when it comes to the way I'm going to look at you. Like anybody who says, yeah, well, now when you put somebody in paperwork, yeah, it's going to, yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. This will not be the first time I'll be talking about this. We're going to keep talking about this. Might got some new music coming soon. Stay tuned for that. If you didn't think I'd have made it on the cop list. Hey, cop list. The op list to the cop list. Nah. You know what's the craziest part about this too? Mama, we made it! We made it! Nobody can ever tell me that I'm not an important voice anymore. Shout out to Laubrey, huh? Drizzy Fake, Champagne Cop. Yeah! This is about to be fun. I don't know what you think you're going to find or what you're looking for or what's the purpose of this. I can't even believe that there is a court that is taking these things seriously right now. And I don't know what you're trying to insinuate. But there I am. There it is. You seen it. Stay tuned. Because this is just the beginning. Hey, I done made it on the cop list. Hey. Shout out to everybody who supports me. Shout out to all the new Twitter followers I've gotten. Shout out to all the new, I'm sure, subscribers I'll get from this. If you're just seeing me now, if you're just seeing me through this, my name is Scru Jean. I am a rapper who just gives my opinion on music. That's how I look at myself. If you want to call me a reactor, go ahead, I'll accept that. If you want to call me hip-hop media, go ahead, I'll accept that. But like I said, new music coming soon. My Chains of Whips freestyle. You done messed up my Chains of Whips freestyle, gang. You done messed up my Chains of Whips freestyle. Might have to add another verse to that. But like I said, bro, if you want to support me, go to fromthevillage.us, go grab something. You know what I mean? Thank you guys so much. Go listen to music on Spotify. Go watch my last single with Mick Jenkins. Thank you guys so much. We protect hip-hop at all costs, and some people will try to stop that. Some people don't like that. Never. Huh? Can't nobody tell me I ain't made it. Shout out to Drake.